Hello everyone, I am Will, and welcome back to my playthrough of Wuchang Fallen Feathers. Yep. Last we left off, we started our exploration of the little mine shaft thing below the Snowfall Palace. Yep. This place opens up after you beat Mistress of the Night, Huan Yan. Yep. Madam of Snowfall Palace. Yeah, so we just kind of started our exploration here, and it's a lot of connecting paths. Like there's a lot of doors that don't open from the side, but then they like open up as you go down. There's ways back up that shortcuts. So I really do like that. It's really nice. Yeah, there's some new enemy types down here. Snowfall Palace guards, the giant ladies. Apparently under the control of the madam's insects. She uses her insects to control these people. So, yeah. A lot of little prisoner maidens. A lot of experimentations going on. Found a few like research notes from the Mad Doctor detailing the experiments going on down here. Human experimentation at that. Like they're experimenting with red mercury crystals combined with the human blood and all that jazz. So I have a feeling the boss at the bottom it's going to be the bride that Snowfall Palace was wanting. And yeah, because where is it? One of these. I think it's this one here. Yep. The research notes here. Yeah, details the gruesome process of assembling limbs to create their bride. So I have a feeling the bride is going to be at the bottom of this little shaft, the boss, and she's probably going to have like amalgamations of parts. And it's not going to be pretty. But yeah, we just kind of fought through some enemies, gathered some items, opened up shortcuts. Also found the new enemies as well. I think they're the Mad Doctors. Yeah, because after the Taoist medicine man, he said he was up here working for the madam, but he kind of left after the experiments kind of got a bit too far for his taste. Yeah, so since then the madam's been calling any healers, doctors to help with their experiments, and I guess some of them stuck around, and I think they became subjects themselves because they had like these little funky looking arms on their left side, I think. Yeah, because one of them dropped the Mad Doctor mask or something like that. Yeah, the Mad Doctor mask. One of them dropped that for us, so. Some coffin enemies, more items. It's just kind of your usual standard exploration. Yep. Died a few times to some of the guards because delayed attacks, but. Yeah, the usual. Yep, and before we closed out, I did go back to Revenant Temple because the Taoist medicine man, he had something else as well. I think we turned over one of our research notes to him, and he was like, if red mercury by itself isn't terrible, it might have been the relic that was at the palace that made it terrible. So I think he's cooking up some sort of possible cure for the feathering. Cure in air quotes, because I have a bad feeling about that. But and he also went back to Wu Gang because we did find another item that allows us to buy the armor sets for the enemies down here. That's a nice little thing. You find a key item, you hand it over to the merchant, and he unlocks or becomes available the armor sets for the enemies in the area. So you can either go to him and just buy it outright, or you can sit down here and farm it for it. So I kind of like that. That's a nice little thing. Gives you a choice. I ended up just buying it because I had the money for it and might as well. Yeah, other than that, just usual exploration. Yep, still haven't found the Commander Hong Long. I'm pretty sure she's down here, but haven't found her yet. Hopefully she's probably near the bottom. Yeah. Excuse me. Yep. And that's basically all we did. Just kind of explored the shaft. I think we're near the bottom, or at least halfway down, at least. I hope. I hope. I have a feeling we're nearing the bottom, but I guess we'll find out today. Yeah. And between episodes, I didn't do anything. I just kind of changed out our armor or look. Yeah, the fact that you can just change, you know, the alter appearance is really nice. So all I did was just change our outfit look. Yep. Kind of like it. So other than our looks, everything's the same. And today I hope to have the shaft done. Hopefully get to the bottom, find out who the boss is, and depending on how I feel, that boss may be its own little episode again. Yeah. Because I'd rather not tack on, you know, like an hour attempt on the end of an already lengthy video. So trying to keep these somewhat reasonable. Although some people say an hour is not reasonable, but hey, who cares? So yeah, the plan for today is just hopefully finish up the shaft and then check out the boss at the bottom. But yeah, so that's the plan. Yeah. And we're still sticking with our long swords. I want to try other weapons. You know, the dual blades were fun, but the sword counter, it's just really useful. It just has so many uses, particularly on smaller enemies with weapons. But right now, we're sticking with our long swords. Similar spell setup, similar pendants. I would use this, but I don't have a weapon for it. So, all right. And here we are, looking pretty good. All right. All right, shall we just get to it? I might as well just get to it. Didn't do a whole lot last episode anyway. All right, so now I gotta remember how to get down there. I think I just have to run past some enemies. Yeah, the guy's in here for sure. I'll just hop down the ladder here. Grab this. Run past her because I don't feel like fighting her. Alright. We could fight him. I mean, we don't have to. Again, the shortcut's right there. That's the last one we opened before we called it an episode. We did the follow-up. Oh well. If we didn't do the third follow-up, we would have gotten him, but this was the last shortcut we unlocked. That should be, yep, the coffin guy. And as far as I know, they're stupid weak to fire, so... Costs 1 might to do it, and because of our benedictions, we get the might back when we beat them. So we're just gonna... Alright, bird, you served your purpose. Now give me your feather. It counts as a feathered enemy, so we lose madness every time we do that. And how many have we killed so far? 52. Nice. Alright. Oh, that's the last ladder going up. Okay. So this should be the way forward. I think that's where we ended up last time. All right. Oh, pinwheel guy. And there's a freaking. There's a shrine over there, so we could have ended over there. Oh well.
Fine timing indeed. There's something peculiar about this shaft. Now, the madam has a son, Huang Chen. The decorations you see were meant for his wedding. Alas, it's said the bride-to-be was tormented to death, poor soul. Though earlier, I thought I heard a woman singing. Have you found any clues?
Well, yes, I have. We got research notes. Just for you.
No wonder. There once was an ordinary workshop here, but that was before it got turned into a place for refining red mercury. I see. There's more to this than meets the eye. The writings cover how to mine red mercury and use it to create terrifying creatures. No wonder Cloudspire grew wealthy so quickly. I don't understand. How could the dead ever rise again? And as monstrous beings, no less. No, something must be missing. The notes don't explain everything.
Scrap one? Oh, something about the artifact. Yeah. Okay.
Did you take this from the madam? Although the notes are incomplete, I see that they mention Ferry Overlook, and also your and Bai Yu's old home. So, the bride did die, but was then brought back to life? Perhaps that chisel from your home can bring others back too. 4 strange objects, devouring their bearers. It wasn't just madness speaking. So, there are 4 of these objects? Or maybe it takes all 4 to complete the relic. We should return to the Bai Mansion. We might find clues to the whereabouts of the missing ones.
Well, basically what I thought, yeah. The 4 relics, the boatmen mentioned I think they were once part of one whole. We have one on ourselves. There's also another one that we encountered at the Tang Palace, but Commander Hong Long took that one, brought it to Cloudspire. I think at that point, the madam wanted the chisel for herself in order to resurrect the bride. Yeah, so I'm guessing the bride's the boss of the shaft, and I'm guessing she's not human anymore. Yeah. Alright.
We should return to the Bai Mansion. We might find clues to the whereabouts of the missing ones.
So there's 2 more. I wonder where they are at. One's probably at the Zenwu Temple, would be my guess. Alright. We're actually not that far down, to be honest. That's the elevator shaft down. That's the first level. Okay. Well, we heard women singing, and, we were asked to find the lady's sister. So I'm guessing the lady's sister might be the bride. Offer blood. Is this where the boss arena's at? Bride's Boudoir. It might be where the bride's at. I hear you. Where are you? Are you above? I think you're over there. Yeah, I see an enemy right there. Alright. So we can hop down. Do we want to? Probably, because that might take us back up there. Yeah, that's a senior maid. That works. I have no problem doing that. Okay. Now, is this safe? Let's find out. Well, it is corruption. Excuse me, good sir. Yeah, it just brings us back up that way, which is what I want. Oh. Some more of the junior mates throwing little red confetti. Let's take care of the enemies first. Enemies first, then loot. Alright. For that, let's grab what's over here. Fire pots. Thank you, we used them. Number 3. I have a lot of those, so... What's this? Combo Vigor. Probably restore stamina on consecutive hits. Consecutive attacks increases your stamina recovery speed. Close enough. Excuse me. Very good for multi-hit weapons. Probably good for one-handed swords and dual swords. So definitely put that in our back pocket. And this just drops us off here. Alright. I hope you're the only one over there. Ah, she spotted us. Oop, it's timed those. Ah, that's I forgot it's a kick. And I knew it. Just run, just run. Don't even bother fighting. Yeah. Alright. What the hell just hit me? I don't care. We got it done. I don't care how badly it was. The one enemy, I knew she wasn't going to be by herself. It was just wishful thinking. So we're just going to leave that one down there. I don't care. Are you serious? Alright, I'm going back to the shrine. I'm just going to reset this. We're just going to reset it. I don't care. Just... back to the shrine. Luckily it's right here. Up to the dream. Yeah, that bird is below us, I'm pretty sure. I hear it. I got her, I don't care. Because I heard the other one come, so it's like, yeah, this is fucking stuff. Alright. Let's hold on. Yeah, this little area can suck it. Restart. It's a senior palace maid who are already pretty nuts by themselves. Are you serious? That hitbox is nuts. Yeah. If she wasn't here, this wouldn't be that bad, but she's here, so it's really bad. Ah, that reaches out pretty far. Thank you. Yeah, these enemies are tough. I mean, we could. Radiant feather, that was really that was more trouble than it was worth. I guess can't open from this side, yeah. Gonna have to like drop down into it or something. Alright. That was more trouble than it's worth. There she is.
Fancy running into you here.
Oh, Commander. I knew you'd be here somewhere.
If you're here, the bridge must have been lowered. Oh, and what of the old hag? What happened to her?
Well, I killed her. How else did I get down here?
Dead. Huh. How I wish I could have been the one to end her life. It was for Master Bai's sake that I let you leave unscathed last time. Now you need to do something for me. Deal with the guards outside. I'll escape on my own. Deal with the guards outside.
What, you mean the ones over here that we already got? I was just curious to see if there was any explosive walls, but I guess not. Yes, 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 we know where we are. Thank you. Oh, you're just a junior maid. And a senior one? Yeah. Alright. Oh. Yeah. I figured. First, he has to cross the bridge with the swinging traps. Okay, that's fine. Senior maid on side, it's doable. Oh wait, she has backup. One of the giant guys. Yeah, that's... I don't know, it's just...
Subdued. At its end.
Here comes her friend, and now this is going to be an impossible fight. Yeah, we're going to die here. Unless we iframe it, but who cares? Here I think I get I hit her in the back, but I don't hit her in the back. Really? Too far. So we're gonna be here again. I'm gonna go back to the shrine for this. Yeah, I'm just gonna beat her up, go to the shrine, come back. I don't care. I don't care if we have to do this, 10 times. I am going to get through this. Is this part that put two really tough enemies next to each other. One, it's just, I don't know, it's just, oh well. Gonna have to deal with it. Gonna have to separate the senior maid from the other one and just run by them. I am going to see if I can draw the senior maid to me. This may not be far enough, but yeah. Oh, she's not gonna come over? Okay, sure she will. That's what I wanted to see. Now the question is, can you use ladders? Alright, come on. I gotta practice on you anyway. think it's a backstab. It's not. I keep forgetting that clawback is also a hitbox. Alright, now we can go down to the next bunch of enemies. Alright. Okay, we got her. Oh. The dungeon key. Probably to open up this door. Let's check it out. I'm pretty sure it's the dungeon key. There we go. Key to the shaft's dungeons can be given to Hong Long to help her escape. A key far more intricate than most, hinting at something greater. Whoever lies imprisoned behind the doors it unlocks is undoubtedly someone of significance. Yes, I would say Hong Long is significant. Alright, I got the guards and here's your key.
What is it? You've upheld the Bai family honor. I'll stay here for now, since Snowfall Palace has fallen. Our debt is settled, but next time we meet, don't expect any mercy.
Wow, you're welcome.
Our debt is settled.
Alright, so we got a pendant, huh? Increases the power of weapon skills. Well, that could be useful. A jade pendant carved into the shape of a coiled dragon, meant to adore the palace. Hong Long has kept it with her since leaving the capital, a testament to her bravery and a ward against divine wrath. Wait, it's weapon skill. Okay, so weapon skill is the one that's native to the weapon. It's your L1's attack. Okay. That could be pretty useful. Alright. Can't even open that door. Did you see anything? Nope. Alright. Medical powder. I think it's just like a heal over time, I think. Yeah. Restores health slowly over time for a certain duration. Yep. The medical powder was ground by the daughter of a skilled apothecary. Fang Yao was separated from her father, forced to live alone in the shaft. She found hope for survival in Fang Ling's care. Sharing the same surname, Fang Yao devoted her knowledge to healing the prisoners' broken bodies. Okay. Oh. Apothecary daughter. From the one from the Hills Watch that we gave the handkerchief to? Interesting. Check. Examine the marks here to reunite with faces of the past. Must have been one of the Fang sisters. Got another pendant out of it. Increases your max stamina. That's what I'm talking about. Jade pendant carved into a creature with the head of a dragon and the tail of a fish, symbolizing the arrival of great fortune. Bai Tingzhao commissioned an artist to create this as a heartfelt birthday gift to Bai Yu. Oh. Well, I do like this. Stand recovery speed's really good. A little bit more defense against flinch. Yeah, well, stamina. Ooh, that's a good chunk of stamina. 122. Yeah, that was 20%, give or take. Combine that with our recovery speed. Actually, we kind of have a lot of stamina. Camellia. There's another maid. All right. Full-grown mercury. Topaz. It's poise, I believe. All right. Just out of reach.
Its end.
All right. Does that go down? Probably does. Sisters we are, sisters will stay. Sisters from birth, sisters till grave. Oh. Yep, that's the poem from the one sister. Yep. Oh.
Sisters we are. Sisters will stay. Sisters from birth, sisters till grave, smithies they are. Scissors they'll make, a tool for us to help us escape.
All right.
My sister, is it you?
All right, so she's dealing poise break. Okay. So far, was not expecting a boss fight there. I was expecting the elevator to take us down to a boss fight. I wasn't expecting to fall into it. But yeah, there's the sister. I think that's Fang Ling. I didn't quite take a look at the boss name. I was like, oh. Which means we have to go through all that again, because I bet the elevator was the shortcut back. Alright. Alright. Think we can just run through it? Well, we have a lot of souls. Well, it's in the boss arena, so it's like, really? We're just gonna try and run through it. Actually, I am going to pause the recording here. I'll get back to that little elevator shaft, hopefully. So I'll see you right when we get back. Alright, I'm back, but I have a whole army behind me, so I'm just gonna run right to the elevator. It should take us back up to the worship shrine. Yeah, I just ran through everything. Hong Long is gone, as to be expected. We did free her from her cell. We're at the first worship shrine. Alright, so there is a room down there that has a chest for, I'm guessing, a flask upgrade, but I don't know how to get into it. That is a good question. That is a very, very good question. That should take us down. That takes us up. Okay. Never mind. This one takes us down. Alright. So that went to the boss. I want to figure out how to get into that one room. So we're going to send this back up. I'm going to clear out the enemies just to kind of show you the room I'm talking about. Alright, you're kind of stuck in a spot. Ah. So I'm just gonna clear these enemies out. I'm gonna try and figure out how to get into that one little room over there. You're stuck, so I don't know what your game is all about. So I'm just gonna. There. Thank you. Yeah, there's a room right. Yeah. I have to fight the big one, the guard. Don't want to fight the guard. It's right up here. Oh, Hong Long's. Yep, see, Hong Long is gone. So we gave her the key. Yeah, it's on the other side of this wall. probably better to fight you up there, to be honest. Oh, dodged too soon there. Alright. It's she gone? Yeah, she's gone. It's this right here. It's this room I don't know how to get into. It's not from the side. Yeah, I can't quite try to figure out how to get in there. Don't quite see a drop down. Looks like a boulder in the middle, but we have to drop down. I'm guessing from the over here, from this side. So I'm probably gonna spend the rest of this episode trying to figure out how to get over there. Yeah, that's. Unless you come at it from over there. Unless, Have you moved on? Because over here there was a little. I don't want to fight you guys, really. There was like this little ball trap over here. Yeah, right here. Like right over here. That's death. Okay, it's right over here. It's what I was thinking of. Oh, I don't have it. Dang. There was one where it does, you don't lose, I'm curious to see where this goes. I'm just gonna follow it just to see if that's an actual drop down or if it's just, you know, death. But I'm pretty sure it's just death. Hence why I have my pendant on. Yep, okay. I figured. Alright, never mind. I don't know how to get into that room. I really don't. We have to drop down from somewhere, but I don't know where. Oh, Mr. Pinwheel's in the refugee camp. But going back to the entrance because we had the shortcut elevator down, so we're going to take that. All right. I don't know where the thing is at. So I'm gonna. Oh, excuse me. All right. I think our poise break is pretty decent. Yeah. All right. So I'm going to give the boss a few attempts. There's a flask. This will be that one. This will be temperance, and this one will be, I don't know. Just medicine, I guess. All right. This looks good. All right. We'll give the boss a few attempts, but I don't expect to win this go around, this episode. The boss seems to be a pretty... Well, first impressions, it's probably going to be pretty tricky. We were able to sword counter one of her attacks, so we're going to hopefully utilize sword counters to, well, hopefully sword counter works out for us. But I have a feeling we're not going to be able to, it's going to take me a while to beat this boss, so I'll give it a few attempts, see how it goes, get a feel for it, and then next episode will probably just be her. I have a feeling she's going to be one of those pretty hard ones, like Hong Long, but all right. Alright, see what's all this.
Yeah, my
Perfect
sister.
Bride, Fang Ling. Alright. Alright, so that was a grab. I heard the chime. Alright, so she has sword counter too. Okay. Yeah, okay. I don't think we can block that, so... Oh. Oh. Okay. It doesn't go forward, it actually tracks to where you're going. Okay. Okay. That's actually, so far, perfectly doable. I just gotta figure out her patterns and be patient in my timings. We're gonna try for backstabs, because she is humanoid, roughly human our size, so she should be susceptible to backstabs. So that's what we're gonna try and do. Yeah. So I think we did a good chunk of good chunk of damage to her with one of our sword counters. So yeah, but she also has attacks you can't interrupt her with. So her little aerial somersault. That one we can't well, interrupt, I should say. I mean, we can sword counter it, but it won't interrupt her.
Yeah, my sister. Is it you?
Oh, okay, that's a... Alright, so we actually might want to put that pendant back on, just for that. So that's her counter stance. Probably can't, Oh, we can counter that. Okay, I thought we couldn't. Okay, so there's a slight delay to that. Okay, I thought we couldn't. Yeah, that we can't interrupt. Yeah. Oh, I mistimed it. Alright. She has a phase 2. She has to have phase 2. That's actually pretty good. Okay, so I thought we couldn't interrupt that little scissor attack, because I thought it was a grab. I heard the little chime indicating a grab, but I guess it's not a grab. Okay. We're learning. We're learning. Alright. Alright. Yeah, she definitely has a phase 2. We were chewing through her health pretty quickly there. My money's on phase 2, the little monster snake on her back takes control. Fully takes control. Based on the cutscene entering the boss, it seems like the little monster growth on her back is the thing that's actually controlling her. It seems like she's being puppeted by that monster thing. So I think she has a phase 2, and I think phase 2 is where that monster takes control. Just my guess. Just my guess. Alright. So far, it's perfectly doable. She probably does her, oh, I forgot to change my pendant. I have a feeling we're going to need a, prevent monster roars.
Is it you?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. All right, I mistimed the first strike. Yeah, I mistimed the first one, and all the subsequent ones, I was locked in my deflect animation, so I couldn't get out of it. So we ended up just blocking that, which was not good because you can't block 100%. So, all right, go a bit further. I want to at least get to phase 2. So I'm positive she has one. Just doesn't seem right that she doesn't. Alright. Nope. Let me put on the pendant. Which one was it? It was this one. Alright. I'm keeping the stab pendant on just because hoping for counters. And sword counter, the follow-up is a stab, so hopefully it'll help out. But
Yeah, my sister.
all right.
Is it you?
go. Ah. Oh, I thought I did that too early. All right. Oh, that's much further reach. All right.
Fang Ling.
She has extendy arms. Good to know. All right. All right. So just kind of stay close to her. Okay, that's actually probably a good idea. Try to stay close to her. Try to get behind her. Try to get backstabs. All right. Yeah, we're all there. I just got to learn her patterns. That's the name of the game at this point. I wish I can get into that room, but I have a feeling it's going to take me a while to figure that out. If I can even get in there. Yep. All right.
Yeah, my sister. Is it you?
Ah, I thought I blocked. I forgot. Extendy arms. All right. I forgot about her extendy arms. I'm sorry. No, I kind of messed up my little counter there. Definitely a risk-reward type of thing. But if you can pull it off, it's really cool. Yes, I know. Let me use the lever.
Yeah, my sister. Is it you?
Ah, she's probably in the middle. Probably invincible on her downward trot. Ow. Ah. Stop knocking me down. Let's drink. Ah.
Fang Ling.
Gotcha. Ah, I thought I blocked. Ah, got hit. Oh, come on. Your stance is broken. Come on. Thank you. Alright, phase 2? Yeah, looks like it's phase 2. knew it. Oh. You give me, what's this thing? Ah! Oops. Ah. Let's just drink. Yeah, little splash zones. Oh. Ow. Yeah, last chug. Ah. Ah. Ah, got interrupted again, but I think we got it off. So Chimera. Ah. Yes, I think we got it.
Thank you.
I can't believe I just did that. First try at phase 2, holy shit. Alright. So we got a Jade Ancient Chisel, remnant from the War of the Ancients, representing a fearsome power. When combined with other chisels, it forms a complete artifact. Grants access to the benediction menu. Huan Yan, the Madam of Snowfall Palace, sought to mold Fang Ling into the perfect bride. Unaware of the object's dark origin, she was transformed into a monstrous being. Those who meddle with forces beyond their grasp inevitably pay a steep price. Alright. Each effect originates from its cause. An ancient object has the power to alter the chain of causality. Enter the dream at a shrine to receive the primordial deity's guidance and continue your journey. Alright. Fang Ling. I can't believe I did that. I thought it was going to take me a while. Yeah. Sword counter. Awesome. If you can pull it off. Huh. Offer blood. I'm not going to worship just yet. We got some other stuff. Alright, so we got Ancient Chisel. We got the Jade Ancient Chisel. We have to access benediction menu. Wait, so we can... So wait, we use this and we get the benediction? Oh, cool. So we can change it on the fly now. That's nice. Oh, we got another weapon. Probably from the boss drop. Yeah. Shoe silk fan. Hand over to the merchant to gain access to new product. An expensive fan made from the highest quality silk belonging to Fang Ling. The sisters never abandoned hope, not even the shaft. Unfortunately, the beautiful future written upon it never came to be. Yeah, because the madam picked Fang Ling to be the perfect bride, but in doing so, I think she died at some point. And because of the madam's obsession for the perfect bride, I think she turned to the chisel, the art of resurrection, in order to bring her back, but didn't quite turn out the way she thought. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that the human body was just a puppet. The actual body was the little head thing with the horns. I wonder if it was actually Fang Ling in there, or if it was something else. That's pretty creepy. Maybe it was something else that they brought into this world, not Fang Ling. Ugh, that's bad. That's very bad. So, yep. Bitter severance. Yep. Shaped like scissors, these blades were once a wedding gift from Huan Yan to her son, only to be repurposed as weapons in the end. Designed for cutting fabric, these edges were razor sharp. Split in two, they served just as well for cutting down villains and exacting revenge. Yep. Very much agility based. Alright. Unbroken Onslaught. Leap forward and slash through enemies in your way. Use Skyward Might to gain the clash effect and cause poise buildup. Okay. That could be pretty cool. Alright, so we have to go back to the the merchant guy to get the armor, the boss armor. Alright. And Echoes of Fang Ling. Unleash foul gas from beneath the earth that explodes, dealing feathering damage. A spell mastered by Snowfall's new bride, steeped in boundless hatred and despair. Countless ordinary souls were sacrificed to feed the young master's mad obsession. Breaking free from Snowfall's grip was their only hope for survival. The young master's mad obsession. Alright. Yep. Alright. The Grateful Dead? Yeah, because they have two of them had instruments. I was like, musicians? Yeah. Well, they have like this one here has 4 arms. Yeah. Alright, let's enter the dream and see what happens. Alright. I bet the sisters come down, or at least one of them. Yep, there's the sister and the storyteller. Haven't seen you in a while, buddy. Let's talk to her. Yep. I'm sorry.
Ling and I, along with several others, were abducted to be forced into marriage. Ling was already here when I arrived. She was always so strict, never letting me eat my fill. We quarreled often back then, before I knew any better. In time, our bodies wasted away. And then she told me that starving ourselves thin was our only chance of escape. But Ling, she... Ling, it's me. I'm all right. This mighty warrior brought me here. Even killed the madam, she did. Plunging Snowfall Palace into chaos. You would have cried tears of joy at the sight. I'm not going back, Ling. Let's find a new home. What do you say? I still remember your song, Ling. As clear as day. I'll sing it for you. We'll stay for a song, and then make our way.
Got her headband and outfit.
We'll stay for a song.
Alright.
Sisters we are, sisters will stay. Sisters from birth, sisters till grave. Smithies they are, scissors they'll make. A tool for us to help us escape. Here I must stay, here I must wait. Here in the dark with this terrible snake. Mama is mean and Papa is stern. There's nowhere left for me to return. Uncle, come and stay. But he's too high and far away. Papa, come and see. But all he does is sweep past me.
Don't give up. There's a refugee camp. I'll take you there. You can't die.
Stay for a song.
Alright, storyteller, what do you got to say about all this?
Ah, lost your way, have you, young un? Inside Zhenwu Temple, mysteries await. Your fate shall be revealed, whether you stay or go. The cave is at Hill's Watch Gate. What are you waiting for? Get moving!
Alright, so just kind of like, force you to go there, I guess. Takes us back out to the gate. It's spawned us right here, huh? Alright, that works. That's fine. I already been to Zhenwu Temple, so I kind of already guessed we weren't supposed to be there. But let me go back down there. Hopefully the sister's not dead. That's the last thing I want. Don't want her to end up like that. Please don't be dead. I know Souls-like tends to end in despair and suffering. Alright, good. Good, she's not. Alright. Yes, okay, she's there. Oh, we have a bunch of things to do. Let's head off to Revenant Temple first. So we can talk to the noble lady. She's somewhere. We can talk to the boy. Let's go talk to the boy. Haven't talked with him for a while. Did I already pass it? Yeah. Out of the way, bamboo. Oh, it's cleared out. Oh, okay. I thought it was cleared out, but no. Can we not talk to you? There's got to be a way to get over to him, but how? Alright, we'll check in on you later. Alright. Alright, I thought we could talk to the boy, but I guess not. Okay. Unless there's a way back there I don't know about, but...
Please protect me. Please protect me.
These guys aren't doing too well. Alright. Ah, excuse me. You know what, this is probably gonna be a lot of dialogue, so I'm actually gonna call it right here. Yeah, I realize we have to talk to like 6 other people, but do I really want to continue? Yeah, screw it. We'll just talk to everybody. Why not? Alright. Oh, you're back. Milady?
About Commander Hong, I owe you for cleaning up that situation. Word of what you did in Cloudspire must have reached those rebel dogs by now. I just received the news that Liu Wenshu and his men butchered the Taoist priests and seized the temple. They're plotting something. I know it. I'm no fighter, not like you. Even if I wanted to stop them, I couldn't. But you've got a noble heart. I doubt you'll stand by while Zhenwu Temple turns into a slaughterhouse. If you're up for it, check out Zhenwu Temple. But be careful. Liu Wenshu is as cunning as he is cruel.
Liu Wenshu. Okay.
If you're up for it.
Alright. Sir? Informative as ever. Alright. So the medicine man or the Taoist doctor. Alright, did you come up with anything?
Resurrection at the hands of a mere tailor. Unbelievable. That Huang Qian wretch deserved his fate. It was he who plotted most of Snowfall's horrors. Those poor souls he ensnared. May your wayward souls find peace. May all the spirits born of the 4 realms receive grace. Though I've learned many of the uses of red mercury, the cure for feathering remains elusive. I once heard my brothers at Zhenwu Temple speak of a secret library filled with the wisdom of generations of our celestial masters. But the rebels have now desecrated Zhenwu Temple, and here I am left powerless to avenge our fallen. Should you venture there, retrieve for me some scriptures. They may aid us in curing this affliction.
Alright. Don't mind if I do. Okay. Anybody else in here? Alright. Let's head down. Alright. Okay, so we couldn't talk to the kid. I thought we could talk to the kid, but it turns out probably just the guard. Alright, I'm just checking. Alright. Refugee camp, here we come. Yeah. What's his name? The guy, I don't know. I don't remember his name. It's like Kunshin or something like that. The wannabe hero. Yeah, he's here somewhere. I feel like I can't get to him. Alright.
Hola. What else can I do for you?
Sell me your medicines, damn it. Alright, let me check around.
Huh? Be gone.
The temple was once, but now.
So things change. So I got. Oh. Alright, I gotta look around for the new faces, wherever there may be. Alright. I have something for you.
What treasures do you have for me today? Let me make an assessment. Oh, this shoe silk. Rare to find in Worship's Rise. Oh, now I remember. This fan belongs to Fang Ling, Master Fang's daughter, doesn't it? Master Fang used to be a merchant at Cloudspire. We did some business together. We were well acquainted. I heard his daughter was taken as a bride by the Madam of Snowfall Palace, and she was never seen again. Oh, the Madam of Snowfall Palace is dangerous. I fear poor Fang Ling's fate was sealed the moment she stepped into those walls.
Yeah, unfortunately it was. Not a pretty fate at that. Alright, what can we buy? Oh. Fang Ling's attire. Alright. Magnificent ruby-studded hairpin. Fang Ling's beauty became a part of the perfect bride. Yep. Her body, basically. Wedding dress woven from precious Sioux silk. Though those behind the evil doing had perished, the damage had been done. The only way for the women to find solace would be to overthrow the ruler of Snowfall Palace. Yep. Yeah, looks like burn was the way to go. Crafted from golden beads. Yep. Delicate shoe fabric meant to be worn closest to the body. Yep. Low physical, but very high elemental. Yep. Alright. That's everything, huh?
If you've got...
Alright. Alright. Well, it's something. Okay. Yeah. Who else? We gotta find Fang Lao.
Hey,
Yao,
you
I think.
made it. Got some new stuff for you.
Want to buy a benediction? Nah, we'll hold off.
Come back soon.
Yeah, we'll hold off. Alright. So we gotta find the little girl. So she's the only one left we gotta find. Nope, and Pinwheel guy. Pinwheel's in here somewhere. Alright. You down here? How about over here? No? Over here? No? You're not over here, are you? Well, here's the pinwheel, so you might be over here. That's where the elder was. I'll take a quick look. Yeah, I don't want to go down there yet. Where are they? Don't tell me they're in a section of the refugee camp I can't get to. Okay, this is not part of the refugee camp either, is it? Oh. Here's Pinwheel. Oh, here they are. They're here. Cool. I didn't realize this was part of the refugee camp. We'll talk to you first.
Wuchang. Is that truly you?
Dude, you're worrying me.
It's nothing serious. My memory just isn't what it used to be. And I'm feeling weak. Drained of strength. Oh, and I met a girl named Fang Yao on the way here. There's something about her. Like she reminds me of someone. There was something I couldn't place. She looked so lost. I couldn't leave her, so I brought her back to camp. A missionary at the refugee camp spoke of a resurrection ritual at Zhenwu Temple. Strange, wouldn't you say? The bride turned monster in the shaft was revived with some kind of object. If that's true, then another must be hidden at the temple. Head to Zhenwu Temple and search for the items. I'll check your old home. Let's meet there if you discover anything.
Dude, you're not in good position. I'll say that.
Head to Zhenwu Temple and search for the items.
Alright. I see you made it out. Good thing you're still with us.
I never expected to run into you here. You're the warrior Hadashia spoke of. Are you not? I ran into Hadashia at Hill's Watch, where he helped me bury Ling. He said Hill's Watch wasn't safe, so he brought me here. The camp's safe and all, but having returned from a trip outside, his memory's been fading. At night, he calls out in his sleep, mentioning someone named Bai Yu. Must be someone dear to him. I wonder if there's any medicine that might help him. You're needed elsewhere, right? I'll take care of Hadashia. I know a bit about medicine, so I won't cause any trouble.
Okay. I have a bad feeling about this. He's probably going to find one of those chisels and he's going to try and resurrect Bai Yu using her. Don't do it, man. Don't do it. Alright. Alright. So could... There's Zhenwu Temple. And there's the little... That's probably like a little optional path over there. I'm gonna take a quick peek up here, see if I can't find Nian, Mr. Hero. Maybe he's up here? Probably not. Yeah, I don't think so. Alright. I don't want to fight, I just want to look for my buddy. Alright. Let's get out of here. Alright. Next path is down to Zenwu Temple. About time. Came here way earlier than I was probably meant to, but we could have done. We probably could do it, but the game doesn't really intend you to come down here until after Cloudspire. I kind of got a feeling that like that when I first came in here, but probably could have brute forced our way through. So. Only got one level. Alright, it's another endurance. We're gonna go for that. Alright. Alright. And with that, I'm going to call an episode. Yep. Start off back at Cloudspire in the shaft below the palace. Intended to continue on in the shaft because I knew we were getting close to the bottom, but I wasn't quite sure how far. So we just had one final leg of the journey. Pretty a pretty annoying leg at that. Yep. Yeah, because the maids showed up again. You had the maid apprentices in the blue. Then you had the senior maids with the fancy hat and the martial arts. But then you had the guard. Yeah. That one little section just past the swinging traps. There's a senior maid, and then there's a patrolling guard, which you're almost guaranteed to get tracked into a fight. So it's like, it's a real cluster, you know. So, yeah, I had to go restart that little section again over and over, either because I died or because I spent too much resources not knowing what's ahead. So I was like, you're right by a shrine, might as well just try again. So yep, so just kind of clear that little area out, and we found Commander Hong Long. Yep, she was indeed held captive there at near the very bottom. I should probably go back, see if that bridge is still there, because there was an enemy right beyond it, so I wonder if we could deal with him, but... There's also that little chest in that one room that I don't know how to get into. The door there is a one-way door, but there's a way to get into it, and I don't know how. I probably could figure it out, but it'd probably take me a while to figure it out, but... Yeah, but for now, it's locked to us. I mean, I'll probably spend time between episodes trying to get into that one room specifically, but so yeah. So we left the treasure there in the shaft, but hopefully we can get to it between episodes. But anyway, yep. So we found the commander, took care of the guards, got the key to the cell, gave her the key. She said she leave once everything was in amongst the chaos. So she did eventually leave. And then we found the boss. Yep. Fang Ling. Yep. The perfect bride. Yep. She wasn't not too bad. I mean, she can be difficult, but luckily sword counter does help. It won't interrupt everything. Especially when she does her little jumping whirly Ferris wheel type attack. You can deflect the attack, but you're not gonna knock her out of it. So, but luckily we can dodge out of our deflect So if we deflect the first attack of that little pinwheel thing, we can still dodge the rest of it if we're quick enough. And other than that, it wasn't too bad. Took some getting used to, I will admit, especially when I realized she has extended arms. So even if you seem to be out of sword range, her arms will extend and hit you. So kind of figured out best to stay kind of close to her to avoid that. Her little scissor attacks. I hear the grab sound, but I never got grabbed. So I wonder if it was just an indication that this was like a powerful attack that you should either avoid or counter or some type. But I don't know. It just seemed odd because that little chime usually indicates a grab, but again, she never grabbed. But yep, I did change out one of the pendants for the increased stamina. But it turns out the boss has a roar attack that will flinch us, so I had to put the pendant back on. I did not want to deal with that. It probably saved our butts in the second phase, I will be honest. But you probably can dodge through the roar if you time it right. But, so yeah. First phase was probably the hardest. It was fun, doable. A lot of the deaths were on my part, either because I mistimed my counters or I didn't expect a follow-up to some of her attacks, but yeah. Yep, I did not plan on beating her, to be honest. I planned on at least getting to phase 2 before calling it quits, but once we got to phase 2, we beat it somehow. Still stuck close, stayed to the side. Health pills the little health pills saved our butts. Yeah, because I think at one point, if we didn't take the health pill, we were dead. But since we got it off on time, so it saved our butts. Yeah, so phase 2 wasn't that bad. Reminded me of Osiris from Dark Souls 3. And when he gets into his second phase, he starts doing his little charge attack and all that stuff. So that's what it reminded me of. Yep, the little blast to the ceiling, the rocks coming down. Yeah, you can see the little the rushing of the air where the rocks would land. So it gave you a good warning. So that's pretty good. Was able to manage to dodge one of her little twirly lasers just by sticking close. So we got lucky that first time I saw it. So she did it again, but I did get hit. So I was like, yes. Thank you, Wuchang, for somewhat generous iframes. Iframes in our dodging. Yeah. But, yeah. Was not expecting to one try the second phase. Yeah. The Chimera. So I'm guessing she died. So Madame used the chisel that I think that she took from the commander to resurrect the bride. But it ended up not working the way she intended. Yeah, because I think the human body was just like a puppet. I think it was being puppeted by that little serpent thing on her back. Yeah, because once phase 2 came down, you saw that although the serpent thing was still alive, the body was not responding. I think at that point it fully consumed the body and became that little chimera thing. So yeah, so the question is, was the Madame's resurrection successful? Kind of. It brought a dead body back to life, but it wasn't Fang Ling. It was something else. Something else came. Or maybe something else came and mixed with Fang Ling. Man, that's not good. But yeah. Yep, so we got lucky. I got lucky in the first try, second phase. Man, but yep. So then we got Silk Fan, the echoes of Fang Ling or Fang Ling. What else did we get? We got a weapon, the severers, basically the scissors, dual blade scissors. Curious what they look like. Oh, Yep. Okay, they seem pretty quick. Oh. Okay. It's just chop, chop, chop. All right. They seem pretty cool. And and if it had might, they would inflict poise break, but I don't have might, so. All right. So yeah, so we got a silk fan we gave to the merchant for her armor set. I know it's to be expected. Got the weapon, got her echo. Yep. Rested at the shrine. Fang Yao showed up at the bottom holding her sister's head. I know, in despair, but she didn't give up. She sang one last song with her sister and buried her. And they came here with Pinwheel Guy. So, thank God she didn't die. Though I have a bad feeling about Mr. Pinwheel. His memory's fading, and he's looking for another chisel, and I have a feeling he liked Bai Yu, so I have a bad feeling he's going to use the sister to bring her back, or try to. So, yeah, not good. I don't like it. I hope that doesn't happen, but, you know, Souls likes, I always expect the worst. Yep, encounter the storyteller again. Basically told us our next stage in the game is here at Zenwu Temple, but we already came here earlier, so that was kind of pointless. Yep. Then we went back to Revenant Temple to talk with the Taoist. He asked us to find some books from Zenwu Temple. Talked to the noble lady. She asked us to go to Zenwu Temple to help the poor souls, and by extension, beat up the rebels because they're here in force. So, yep. The little boy's not doing too well. Came here, talked to the sister, who said she'll keep an eye on Pinwheel Guy, hopefully make medicine for him to help with his memory loss. And the Pinwheel Guy said he'll go back to our home to find the whereabouts of the other chisels while we stay here at Zenwu to see what's happening. So yeah, everything's coming along. Yep, and that was it. Yep, so next time will be Zenwu Temple. Finally make our way inside. Yeah, not looking forward to it. It's probably going to be a step up in difficulty, but hopefully nothing too bad. Hopefully. But again, that'll be for another episode. And I thank you all for watching. And I'll see you all next time.